The culture over here is not embarrassed or afraid about communal experiences, about throwing in your lot in a room full of complete strangers and just giving your whole heart and soul to it, and all of your imagination. That's a really beautiful thing. That's what I mean by that, being turned up to 11. And you guys are a global constant. It doesn't matter where this show's going to be done, whether it's in Melbourne, it's coming up, or it's going to be appearing in a bunch of other places as well. So there's definitely a through line, but in England there's always a bit of coaxing that needs to happen, to draw the English out of their shell.
People are very kind. I feel that kindness in the way over here, which is very respectful, and I realise there's something about the Broadway thing, when you've got 10 avenues or 8 avenues of absolute theatre, and you go, I've never experienced this before, and the people will come when you can, and the flight of water, whichever way you can get it. You guys love theatre, and there's an absolute respect when I do get to say hello to you at stage door, which I really appreciate. In London it's a different thing, because it's very mixed. Not everyone goes to theatre all at the same time. You can feel the differences when people, the experience of theatre is, and so they can be very very hot emotionally when they meet you, but there's a lovely respect. It's all good. It's all good. It's all good.
I think the stage doors in London were very lovely, and but the stage doors here are even longer and even more generous. And your commitment there to come to meet us and to talk about your experiences for the day, about the show, and your love for these characters is really amazing. It's really stepped up here, which makes stage door even more enjoyable. I think it's another transition of it, which is I'm enjoying a lot more.
If I could say one thing.
Don't get in the slightest bit big-headed about standing ovations. They stand up for everything. They don't stand up for everything in the UK in terms of the making of work, and I think it's partly why so many shows do come from the UK to here, is that this country doesn't fund the arts fundamentally, and therefore, which is a disgrace, and therefore you don't have the same opportunity to start, as two pieces I've made have come forward, to start in small environments and see them grow and take risk, because it's very expensive to make theatre in America.
Literally within 12 blocks, between 7 and 8 roughly. Meet the people, like when you're up and running in a show and the novelty does wear off a bit, just getting to work from Penn Station, hell. In the West End, it's more like a spider web. The theatres are more like just spread out, so you can get to your theatre, but here the people are a bit like, maybe a dirtier humour in England that the audience want to suck up, you know?
There's this anything is possible approach in New York City, and it's this can-do. I've had an idea, I'm going to make it happen, and 9 times out of 10, if you work hard enough, you will make it happen. I mean, people really, particularly in our industry, really respond to the passion, and it's embraced in a way that is not perhaps quite so visible in London, which is not to say they're not embracing. They are, but it's in the British character, the American character. Here it's more reserved.
More reserved, yeah.